Shalom and welcome to Thought for Shabbat. If you'd like to hear my comments on the current war in the Middle East, I produced a video on Tuesday, which you can find on Scrolling with SHM, the email that came out. Today I'd like to talk about something related, but an idea that I think relates to all of us. And that is, in this week's Torah portion, Ki Tisa, God endows a man named Bezalel with a beautiful phrase that I believe is applicable to us all. God says, I have endowed Bezalel, the creator, architect, and artist of the tabernacle, with Ruach Elohim b'chokhmah v'tvuna v'da'at. Let's take each one. Ruach Elohim is the Spirit of God. Chokhmah, you might know from the word when somebody is called a wise person, known as a chacham. So God's Spirit has created wisdom, and then uvitvuna, understanding, and uvada'at, and knowledge. And as I think about everything, life itself, it's really combined of those three ideas. And if each human being acquired knowledge and then had understanding and then could give wisdom, perhaps our world wouldn't be in so much chaos. And I love this idea that God has endowed Bezalel, and I want to say by extension all of us, that we have these abilities to take in knowledge, to then gain understanding, and then to share that understanding with wisdom to others. The problem, of course, is in a world that is so filled with so much information, you don't know what real knowledge is, and therefore you don't have real understanding, and therefore one doesn't give the best wisdom. I don't know how to solve for that problem, but what I do know is that our Jewish faith is based on gaining knowledge, of diving deep into the text of our people, whether that's in Torah study, whether that's in Sunday school, whether that's in the adult B'nai Mitzvah class, whether that's in a Talmud study program, or any of our adult ed programs. We dive deep in so that we have knowledge, and that shared knowledge over centuries, then we gain understanding, and then we can bring the wisdom of our faith to the current situations of our lives. This is an easier said than done task, but I invite you, when you are fragmented in what your knowledge is, go deeper to our Jewish faith, and there we will find understanding and then be able to provide wisdom. It's in that spirit, I invite you to join us tonight, 6:30. You can come to family services, which is for everyone and family focused. And we also have Simply Shabbat, which is a more adult-oriented service in the chapel, both at 6:30, and then we get together for our Oneg Shabbat. So I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom and a wonderful weekend. Take good care.